Right, here we go. Iron Kingdoms from Privateer Press. Set in the Iron Kingdoms universe, the Undercity. It's their first board game set in this universe, as far as I'm aware. This is not my game. This is the brother-in-law Paul's copy. It's an Iron Kingdoms adventure board game. We are promised a lot of chock full of goodness, dungeon crawling goodness in this box, and it's certainly heavy. Age is 14 plus, 2 to 4 players in approximately 60 to 120 minutes. Heroes will rise or darkness will fall. Look, the components look great. From what I've seen so far, with some sneak peeks, the monsters look superb in this. Love the colour scheme as well. The board a little bit, but you know, it's all in the gameplay. Contents: campaign guide with 7 linked adventures, 44 plastic figures, 44. 4 hero character sheets, 203 cards, 202 tokens and markers, 8 dice, 16 map tiles, game board, villain reference sheet and rulebook. So there's a lot of stuff in there. So let's dive in. Let's get stuck into this. Right. Again, straight from the front. I love this artwork. I love this pinky red here coming round. Some sort of like metalized wizard guy. He's got some sort of like Edward Scissorhands things going on here, hasn't he? And in comparison to these guys here, he's super huge. Right. There we go. Privateer Press games there. Right, let's have a look. So we've got the campaign guide, done on really nice glossy, like that glossy slippy paper. Got a prologue there. Rules about playing a campaign. We've got body of evidence. Unusual suspects. The getting away. That's the artwork off the box cover. It's fantastic, that. Off the hook. Safe passage and unnatural enemies. Oh, sorry, 7 chapters in there. And betrayed. Epilogue and between the chapters. I guess this is right for expansions as well. There's the Iron Kingdoms universe. Some blurb about some other stuff in there. We got the rule book here. So that was the campaign book we've seen just then. We got a tutorial video on the privateerpress.com website. Component descriptions there. The board setup. Map spaces, tiles and distance. Loose rocks and cave-ins. Oh, it's a bit pits and collapsed floor. Reminds me a bit like Dungeon Quest. I'm sure it's nothing like that, but Doorstop's a big character, isn't he? Doorstop and Pog. They look pretty cool. There's the catacombs underneath the city. Good index there at the back, that's handy. Key game terms. Very nice. So, a lot of punchboard sheets. It's good fit card. It's got like a, it smells really nice. It's got this really, you hear that? It's got like a vinyl finish on the cards, on the card. Extremely good quality. It really is. I mean, that isn't just any old card. It's got a real like good plasticky coating vinyl finish on it. And that, if I just glisten it in the light, it should pick that up. Excellent quality, that. Another sheet here. I don't know what finish they've gone for on this, but they've knocked it out of the park on that. Hey, some colours. Lots of tokens. A bit like the heart tokens in Descent or Super Dungeon Explore. Right, health, damage, whichever you want to say. Right, let's get into here. These are nice. Do you know, I prefer these sometimes when the card like this. These are really good quality. Nice fit card, but not the cardboard, because what happens with most player sheets, they end up curling up. And these are always going to lay flat. They're just that sort of card. Absolutely ideal. A real good quality coating. Really fit card. I like this on the back. Seems like a different approach. So let's have a look. We got Gardex Stonebrow. We've got Canis Gormley. Milo or Milo Boggs. And Pog and Doorstop, I should say. And we've got the exactly the same sort of size, yeah, exactly the same size sheet, I think it is. Yeah, villain reference sheet. There, different sides, very nice. Now, oh, the game board's bigger than I expected. I'm going to need a bit of room here. So I've had to clear the table a little bit because, as you can see, this looks a big one. Good quality even on the back of the game board. It's one of them tricky game boards. There we go. That's a monster. I never realised it was so big. There we go. And there seems to be decent joints on this, so it's going to lie pretty flat. If you ever get a game board that doesn't lie flat straight away, just go back and bend against the seams slightly and you get it nicely flat rather than pushing down and bulging up all the time. Just go back on the seams, just gently, let it stretch a bit, and that's lying flat as a pancake now. Large game board, isn't it? It's massive. So you're going to lay out the I just need to push it down a bit. There we go. You're going to lay out this on the scenarios with the tiles going on. So we haven't finished in here yet. We've got that lot. Okay guys, we've got 6 white, 2 black, square edged, quite nice quality dice. D6s. Huge deck of cards. Let's have a look at the quality of them. I like them. The smooth finish, clear artwork on them. Had some like that, like almost got like a laminated embossed finish, but they're hard to see because of that. These seem pretty decent quality and very clear artwork, and the writing's a good size. All looks good. Let's quickly spin through this artwork here. We've got villain action cards. Let's see what they're all about. Oh look, some of the artwork is repeated, but there's lots of different artwork still. It's the villain actions, side quests. Lovely smooth cards, decent thick quality. Personally, I do not think these need sleeves. Some people sleeve everything. It's good to get out of the habit of sleeving. Only sleeve when you need to, which is probably a lot less than you really think. I used to sleeve absolutely everything. It gets expensive and stuff doesn't fit in the boxes, and half the time at least it doesn't need it. Cards will last a very long time. It's just cards I think that you're going to be having in your hand and you're playing with, you know, you're doing game nights or playing with people that don't look after the games as well as they should, and they've got the cards in the hand, then you might want to sleeve them, and cards that are getting shuffled a lot. So we've done the villain. We've done the event ones? No. Got the catacombs here. Devil rat swarms. Ambushes. Blue and red. So these is what goes on the board, isn't it? Monsters of the different colour sets. Impending doom. Ominous science. Right. Silence, I should say. Now we've got a large deck of the smaller size cards. I will get in here. Oh, there we go. Now these are the character cards, aren't they? And it's pretty good. It's like an aspect of deck building, is there, in this bit? Yeah. So I think the characters are all pretty damn different. So you have your own deck, personalised to the character you're playing. There you go. Ability cards, red and blue. Ton of cards, isn't it? We got, so that was the red, and there's the blue stripped ability cards, but also the yellow here. So these ability cards are for, do you know what, these are for each character, aren't they? Yeah, they are. So you get your feat deck and your ability deck for each character. That's pretty exciting, isn't it, really? So lots of customization of your characters. Now let's get onto these. Look at that lot. Wow. There's a lot of stuff in here. But we're just going to need to clear up these cards slightly. Right, here we go. Let's have a look. Come on, let's get the big... Would you say he is purple?
Yeah.
He is superb. What's it say underneath? Privateer Press, stamped on there. He's look, he's got big guns on him. What a great character. Look at him, imagine him on the map. Right, let's get them all out. Loads of them. Let's just quickly go through them. Detail is phenomenal. From what I can see, nothing needs putting together, they're already fully assembled. And you can now just see where them bucks have been spent, where they've gone. There is so much in this. And these, dare I say it, these characters, these monsters or whatever they are putting the monsters in descent to shame, aren't they? Donna's just nodded at me, yes they are. The quality of these is phenomenal, and they're heavy. And it's not brittle, look. It's got that, you drop these, they're just going to bounce a little, like rubber, see, rubberized, good quality, heavy monsters, characters. Same for these, look. You've got that rubberized feel to them, movement. And there's blooming tons of them. He's the guy, he's the Edward Scissorhands guy off the box, isn't he? Don't know what his name is yet, but that's him there, isn't he? Like a wizardy sort of guy. He's like lurching forward. I don't know if they're meant to be lurching forward so much. They'll straighten up with a bit of hot water if they have to. But look, as you can see, tons and tons and tons of characters, monsters, whatever they are. Certainly bring, you know, people say about the map, the board, but I tell you what, the characters, tokens, cards and everything are going to bring this to life, aren't they? Well, it's some game, there's lots of stuff there. There really is a ton of stuff in that box. Can't wait really to play this one. Love a good dungeon crawl. That is the Undercity and Iron Kingdoms adventure board game. Thanks for watching.